Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name's Farah Halabi and I'm a professional Muslimah life coach, and welcome to day 17 of my Ramadan Reflections. Tonight I'd like to talk to you about what you do or how you can navigate Ramadan when those around you aren't where you are at, aren't doing Ramadan like you were doing it, or aren't doing what you would like them to do, or aren't just there yet. Wherever you are, they're just not there. Now that might be your kids, it might be your spouse, it might be your family members, but everyone's Ramadan is unique to them. Everyone's experience is unique to them. And when we get frustrated, or when we get annoyed, or when we get upset about other people around us not doing this month, not participating this month, not observing this month in the way that we want them to, we need to check in really with ourselves to see what that's about. Are we navigating the month the way that we want to? Are we doing what we can? Are we fulfilling our personal obligations and duties? And it gets so easy, doesn't it, to focus on what others are not doing. It gets so easy to focus, I've got to get the kids involved, I've got to get, my family involved, I've got to make sure that everyone is on this spiritual journey, whatever it is. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us all free will, gave us all our individual amounts of free will, our own choices, decisions, the ability to think, the ability to experience, the ability to create, all on our own. And so when we see that others are not where we think they should be, or where we think they have to be, or they're expected to be, and where they are is a bit down here, that bit in the middle is the frustration, is the annoyance. But check in with yourself and wonder why. What is really going on for you? Because in that moment, you can't control them. You can't control what they do, you can't control how they worship, you can't control their connection, you can't control their thoughts, you can't control their beliefs. The only thing that you have the power over is how you worship Allah, how you connect, what ibadah you do, how you do it. So in the times that people around you, or if you're in a community that you feel isn't particularly very, observing this month, or very, very Islamic, focus on what you can do. And what you can do is make dua. That's the thing that you can do for them, because you can't change them, you can't control them, you can't make them do anything. But what you have the ability to do is to make dua for them, to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless them, to bring opportunities in their way that they may worship Him, to help them uncover that natural inclination that they have inside them to worship Him in whichever way they choose, and not judge, because everyone is on their own journey, especially during these 10 nights of forgiveness, these 10 days of forgiveness. We're almost at the end of them, but having that forgiveness, having that level of compassion and understanding, and forgiving other people's shortfalls, forgiving their shortcomings, forgiving what you think they're not doing, but seeing them for who they are, that they are capable, that they are whole, that they are resourceful, and that even if they're not observing this month the way that you would like them to, that doesn't abdicate your responsibility for yourself. That actually makes it more incumbent on you, to do your ibadah, to do your connecting, to do your Ramadan the way that you want to, because you're not going to be asked about them. You're not accountable for them. Even if they're your children, even if they're in your family, when they're little, it's nurturing them, it's helping them along, it's ensuring that that they have the resources around them, it's teaching them. But when they are of age where they are accountable, there is still that essence of nurturing and tarbiyah, but essentially you are responsible for you. You are accountable for you. You are going to be asked about what you did with the gifts that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you. Your time, your wealth, your energy. Oh, hello. You all right? Sorry, my daughter just wanted to say hello. She's having a little mint tea, and we've been discussing the benefits of mint tea on digestion, inshallah. So you are accountable for you, and those around you. Show them the best of you, not the judgmental side of you, not the frustrated side. Make dua for them, because that's what you can do, and know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees what you're trying to do, inviting them rather than judging them, helping them uncover that inclination that they have towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But knowing that at the end of this all, you are going to be accountable. If that is taking you away from doing what you want to do, if that is taking you away from, I don't know, the ibadah that you want to do, reading your Quran, doing what you want, then don't do it. Make dua for them. Make dua for them. Talk to them in a way that's endearing. But essentially, you're Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He tells us very clearly that He will not change the condition of the people until we change that which is within ourselves. Your husband, your kids, your family, your home, they're all outside of you. They're all your condition. He won't change that until you change what's within yourself. So you connecting to Him, you doing Ramadan, you doing your Ramadan, you doing your ibadah, you doing your way, and leave the rest to Allah. Because He tells you that He will sort that out, but only if you sort out what's within yourself first. And that might just be weeding out those judgy thoughts, weeding out those less forgiving thoughts about people, and relying on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when He says that He will sort everything out. You do you, leave the rest to Him. But you can make those du'as. In doing you, the thing that you can do, the thing that you have the power over, is how you behave, how you show up, what you do. But your du'as, mashallah, you have got direct access to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You've got a 24-hour line to Him. You're connected all the time. Make dua, and He knows what's in your heart. And if you do want to endear your family, your community, your children, your spouse, the people around you that you hold most dear to experiencing this Ramadan the way that you want them to, make dua for them. Be the example of the person who is connected, who is loving Ramadan, who is feeling that Ramadan vibe yourself, because that's the bit that you have the power over. And in these 10 nights of forgiveness, be forgiving of them, be forgiving of yourself, and use that time to seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's forgiveness, inshallah. As I'm going to go and have a cup of tea now. Actually, I've got mint tea waiting for me as well. I do indeed, right, I can see it right now. But as always, I pray that you are safe, well, happy and healthy, inshallah, and I shall be on tomorrow for another little conversation. But for now, take care. Assalamu alaikum.